I bought this exact same bag twice. Same model. This is Chanel Wallet on Chain. The first one that I had was silver hardware. This is in gold hardware. I had this for a little over 6 months now, and I've only used it a few times, maybe 4 times max. I have a Rebag resale quote sitting in my inbox right now. The number is lower than I want it to be. I'll share exact number later in this video because I do think the gap between what I paid versus what it's worth is probably the most interesting part, and that's why you guys are watching too. So before we get into the numbers, let's talk about the bag. Black leather, gold hardware, and this is my very last Chanel bag that I own. I've sold over 15 Chanel bags in the last, I want to say 4 or 5 years, and this has been just sitting in my closet for the past about 6 months now, just collecting dust. So here's what happened. I had the exact same bag, but with silver hardware. If I can find pictures, I'll post them right here. I used it a handful of times when I had it. I traveled with it a few times. It was okay, but it never fully worked for me. So I ended up selling it after owning it for a little over a year. After a few months, I started missing that same bag. I think because I saw it on YouTube, online, influencers carrying it, I ended up getting the gold hardware. I bought this less than a year ago. Again, used it 4 times, and this is just sitting in my closet. This is what I call product optimization trap. When something doesn't work for you, instead of accepting that category may not be right for you, you look for a different version of the same thing. It could be a different leather, different color, different hardware to convince yourself that you may find a perfect one when you look for a different variation. And sometimes that's true. Sometimes a small change may fix the issue, and you might genuinely use a ton after you get the right color or different variation of that same product. But for me, this one particularly, even though I changed the hardware and got the hardware that I genuinely loved, still didn't work for me. If you're on your second or third version of something and your usage hasn't changed, it's not necessarily the product issue. The variation was never the problem. Let me actually show you why this doesn't work for my life. It almost holds nothing. I get it. It's called wallet on chain, but watch. Phone, fine. Key pouch, still okay. Lip balm, sideways. Sunglasses, nope, does not work. Take the sunglasses out. I took the key pouch out and sunglasses back in, and that's okay. Also take that out, try the card holder, and I cannot put anything else in there. Now that I'm actually carrying my camera with me, this just doesn't work for me. The second issue is the strap. Chanel straps are known to be so long, especially for petite girly like me. I am 5'3", and when I am wearing this goes all the way down to my hips. It does not look good on me at all. Like, it's not very flattering. I do double it up and wear it right here, like as a shoulder bag, and it's really cute. Sometimes when I want to wear it as a shoulder bag, I'm annoyed with it. It's not worth it for me, and I don't want to just wear this as like a shoulder bag. And the last issue that I have is when I reach for a small bag, this is not the bag I grab. Unfortunately, I grabbed my Loewe puzzle pouch. This does not look that big, but it holds so much, and it's convenient. I can wear it as a shoulder bag, crossbody. I just grab it without even thinking about it. And I know you can't really compare this to the Loewe bag. This is so recognizable. It's a beautiful bag, and I do love it. It's just, it doesn't work for me. I love the look of Chanel, love the quilted design, and I love the chain. It's not for my lifestyle. And honestly, after selling so many handbags past 2, 3 years, I've kind of told myself that I'm not gonna have bags sitting in my closet if it doesn't work for me. If I haven't worn it in months, it's just better to get rid of it. Okay, so let's talk about what everyone clicked here for, the numbers. So I requested a quote from Rebag. They quoted me 1980. When I sold the silver hardware Chanel WOC, it was probably around like same condition, and I got about 2200 at the time. This was about 2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, the resale market has definitely declined. The price went up since then. When I bought this pre-loved, and it was in like new condition. There's still stickers attached to the hardware. I purchased it for 2800 at the time. If I sell it, I'll be losing $820. I am still waiting on a quote from Fashion File, and I'll also be looking into the Real. Those are the three platforms I typically use to sell luxury items. If I do get the quote from Fashion File before I post this video, I will include that quote here as well. I can probably get more money, let's say on eBay, or if I sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm not going to. Like, I don't want to spend that time looking for the buyer, going back and forth, and yeah, I just want a clean exit. When you compare selling options, you're not only looking at prices, you're also comparing what the fees actually take, how long you'll be waiting. For example, the Real is consignment only, so you can't actually just sell it outright. Whether you're exposed to returns or scams, that's why I don't want to deal with eBay. Shipping, insurance, and how much of your attention this is going to occupy in the next 6 weeks. So that said, I am willing to take a few $100s less for more simplified transactions, secure and safe, with a reputable reselling platform. I'm not trying to squeeze every single dollar that I pay for. For me, convenience is worth real money, and it's something that I don't ignore. That said, I know this is my last Chanel. If I let this go, will I buy another Chanel bag? And the answer is, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. There hasn't really been any Chanel bag that, I wanted to buy recently. I know the new Matthew Blazik collection that came out, like that one is really popular. And Chanel 25 is also popular. It's not really calling me though. We'll see. I don't know yet, but right now I'm not planning to shop more looking for another bag because that was my issue before. Like before, I will sell one bag, and right after, I'll just go and buy another bag. And I was just in this loop of selling and buying and selling and buying. So yeah, I'm just trying to get out of that. So what am I gonna do with the money? Assuming I sell after I receive a quote from Fashion File, I'm investing it. I know it's a boring answer, but that's what I'm going to do with my money. And it's most likely going to be invested into index funds. I usually invest in VOO, and VGT. VOO tracks the S&P 500, so the broad exposure to large US companies. VGT is tech focused, so it's more concentrated and more volatile. And this is what fits in my current portfolio and my risk tolerance. Also, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go buy these index funds. Let's look at the numbers here and see what that $2,000 can actually do. $2,000 invested for 20 years at 7% average annual return is roughly $7,700. Adjusted for inflation in today's dollars, it's actually closer to $5,200, still more than double, but it's not life-changing. So I'm leaving you with two things that you can actually use. Number one, repurchase rule. If I sell something and I want it back, I have to wait for at least 90 days. Rule two, replacement test. If this item vanished from your closet today, would you buy the same item at the current market price? Not the money that you paid before, the current price. If you genuinely miss an item, sit with it for a while and really think about it, because missing something doesn't mean that selling was actually wrong. You may be missing the idea of having it, but it may not work in your life. What do you guys think? Do you think I should sell my Chanel bag? If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and comment below, what is a one item in your closet that you're thinking about selling? I'll see you in the next one. Bye.